Hello, everyone. I'm super excited and happy to announce the launch of a new feature on Sharply, and that is Quarterly Result Tracker 2.0. Now, this is a much more powerful, data-driven, and insightful version compared to the previous version of the Quarterly Results Tracker. And in this video, I'll give you a quick overview of the capabilities of this tool and how you can leverage it to, get uh, insightful ideas, data driven ideas, find companies, sectors, pockets of the market where fundamental strength is there. Right. So, first you have the choice to select the quarter. So, as of now, on 6th April, where I'm recording this video, only one company has announced the Q4 result. So, I have selected quarter as uh, Q3 FY26. If I select Q4, only one company has announced, so all the other fields are empty, right? So I'll analyze, or I'll give you the demo based on Q3 numbers. So as you can see, the first option here you have is select the QOQ or YOY comparison. So if I move to QOQ, then numbers will change accordingly, right? But most of us use YOY comparison, that's why I'll be keeping it to YOY. And then you have all stocks, and then broader market indices, then sectoral indices, then smart beta indices, and then custom indices that we have made on Sharply. Right, and you just looking at this table, you will be able to find strong pockets of the market. So as you can see, what we generally do is we compare the median number of the market with the median number of the pocket, be it index, be it sector, industry. So for all the stocks, we have 10%, 11% top line growth and 10.6% bottom line growth. So if the any particular index or sector or industry has higher than this top line and bottom line growth, then there is a some relative fundamental strength compared to the broader market, right? So just looking at this table, you can easily figure out that mid cap reported better numbers compared to the overall market. Then small cap also had a decentish Q3 FY26. And if you look at the sectors, then Nifty Auto, as you can see, solid top line growth, FMCG bottom line growth. So just by looking at this table, you will be able to filter out where the strength lies. Another important thing that I would like to show is, let's say for example, you want to check what has been the trend of the market. So if I look at mid cap stocks, let's say Nifty mid cap 100, what has been the trend? For that, I just need to click on this icon, and you will be able to see the trend of past 4 quarters as well. So this is the December 2025 quarter that we are looking at currently. These are the September numbers, these are the June, March, and December numbers. So compared to the December 2024, the numbers are still not good yet, right? So, and this blue is YOY median net sales growth, and this is EBITDA growth, and this is PAT growth. So you can quickly analyze the trend of the earnings growth as well, right? Both top line and bottom line earnings, you can quickly have a trend analysis just by clicking on this icon. And if you want to analyze the stocks in detail, for example, there are 15 stocks in Nifty Auto, and solid top line growth is there. If you want to analyze the stocks of Nifty Auto, you just click on Nifty Auto, and then you have this card view of all 15 stocks. So 9 here, and the rest will be available here. And then you can look at these names one by one as well. So Bajaj Auto, very strong numbers, then TVS Motor strong numbers, Maruti strong numbers, like that you can analyze. For Excite, not that great top line and bottom line growth, right? So bottom line is good, but top line is not there. And then you can click on back to summary and again come to this view. So it's a very powerful table where you can filter out pockets of the market where the strength is, and then you can do the same for sector as well. So this is the NSE classification. So as you can see, there are multiple sectors. In each sector, there will be multiple industry groups, and then in each industry group, there will be multiple industries, right? So you can do the same analysis for sectors, industry groups, and industry, right? And then you can filter out which industry has shown the highest median profit growth just by sorting based on the median profit growth. So as you can see, zinc related two companies other than beverages, strong numbers, printings, two companies, very strong bottom line growth. Copper related companies actually had a very good FY26. Right. So just by sorting, you can filter out strong industries as well. Now, another powerful thing that we have on sharply is the portfolio analysis tool that is called WealthView. So if you have connected your stocks with WealthView, so if you have connected your brokers in the WealthView, then you will be able to filter out or analyze the results of those stocks as well. So in this account, we don't have many stocks. We have only three stocks. So if I click on WealthView, then I have only three names. Right. So I can't say it, but there are only three names, and these are the numbers as of now. And you can compare it with the overall market as well. Now, if you have watch lists, you can check their earnings trajectory as well. So I have two watch lists available with me. This is the watch list of strong Q3 FY26 results. So as you can see, the bottom line growth is 22%, the top line growth is 16%, and this is the watch list that I've made based on the stock discussed in TIA 2020 meet that happened some time ago. Right. So as you can see, there are 22 names. If I want to check them, I'll click on them and I can analyze all 22 names in detail as well. So very powerful table. You can do multiple types of analysis, and you will be able to figure out where the fundamental strength is using this table. Now, the second part of analysis is a highly customizable analysis. So, for example, I am a let's say research analyst, and I want to analyze quarterly result trend of chemical companies that have market cap between, let's say, 1000 crore to 10,000 crore. So what I can do is, just like screener, I'll start writing condition. So what I'll do is sector is chemicals, and market cap is greater than 1000, and market cap is less than 10,000. So let's say I want to analyze only these companies. I don't want to analyze like all the stocks that are in the chemical sector. And then if I click on run, you will have a very detailed analysis of only this. So only 76 names are there. And then median sales growth is 0.1%, QOQ 7.5%, YOY. Same for the profit growth and other important data points. And as you can see, these are the companies that are in the in that fits in this screening rules, right? So you have analysis of all these companies. So it's actually a very powerful tool. Let's say, for example, there are multiple use cases for this type of analysis. Let's say you want to analyze financial sector, but you don't want to include private banks, right? Then you can do that type of analysis as well. uh, you can, if let's say if you want to analyze only those let's say wires and cable companies whose PE ratio is less than 40, or only those cement companies where valuation is comfortable, right? So you can write, we have more than 1000 metrics. Or else you want to analyze only those companies where stock is currently trading above 200 EMA. So you want to first figure out the technical strength, where technical strength is, by checking the close price compared to 200 day moving average, and then you want to figure out that out of those technically strong stocks, where the fundamental strength is. So you can simply, close is greater than EMA 200, you can write that condition, and then you can have only analysis of those stocks. So currently 766 stocks are available. This is from all the market. You can add market cap filter as well. So, and market cap is greater than 1000 crores. You can click on run. Then only 282 stocks are there, right? So these are the stocks with current high technical strength, and then one by one you can analyze the uh, stocks in detail as well. And another thing is you can also have the trend analysis as well. So as you can see, for December 25 quarter, currently the stocks that are above 200-day EMA reported very strong numbers, and that makes sense, right? Because in the last few weeks, market has fallen a lot. So if the stock is trading above the 200-day exponential moving average, it must be doing something good. The company must be doing something good. So all strong stocks you can easily filter out and do the analysis. So with these two combined, you can have a top-down analysis of quarterly result season as well, and then you can have a very custom analysis of quarterly result season as well. So you can create your own filters, you can create your own screens, and then analyze the quarterly results of only those stocks that are fitting into that screen, right? So we hope you will be using this tool in Q4 FY26 very effectively, and you will find some fundamentally, powerful stocks during this result season, and then you will be investing in those. So if you have any questions regarding how to use this, you can raise them in the Sharply community. So just go to your profile section and then community, and you will be able to ask all your doubts as well. But it's a very intuitive and powerful tool. I request you to use it effectively during Q4 FY26 result season analysis. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.